And we are back live in the somewhat studio of the John and Ann Show.
Live in the Underground Railroad of a Cliffside Park house.
That's right.
Hey, now everyone knows where we live. I mean, trying to keep that, you know.
No. They just know the town. They don't know the address. Okay?
That is true.
We're not going to go that far.
That is true. Football is back.
It is.
Thank God.
After watching Ray Lewis cry
All postseason
about winning the damn Super Bowl. Hey, congratulations, Ray Lewis. Now you're gone. Ed Reed's gone to Houston. And
Wait, are we really going to throw this offseason to Ray Lewis? Why don't you throw it to the BS that's been going on with Aaron Hernandez consistently showing up on ESPN reports?
Oh, they just love it.
See,
it's Patriot
I was going to draft him
Central.
the first
Thank
round.
you. Thank you. I'm the second person to say that.
You know, I was going to draft him in my draft.
I drafted him last year.
Did you?
Now,
I do.
now, you know,
That's a great pick.
if you would have
Yes.
drafted him this year, he would have probably pulled off something off The Last Boy Scout. Remember
Yeah,
that
right.
Bruce Willis
I do
movie?
remember.
The beginning scene?
No,
the guy just
gosh.
pulls out a gun and just starts shooting everyone in the field?
Brilliant.
Did he plead not guilty?
He did, yes.
That's interesting. You know, some teams can pick him up though.
The Jets. Will
Why
probably
would
pick
they?
him up.
The Jets will pick him up. Well,
Yeah,
they
the Jets
picked
will
up
pick him up.
Plexico. Might as well.
They
pick
love scouting convicts.
up the longest yard.
Yes. And then the Jets locker room, they'll probably do the same thing. They'll probably set somebody on fire, just
Yeah,
like
right?
Chris Rock got set on fire in The Longest Yard.
You know,
And I laughed at that because I can't
will
stand
say
Chris Rock.
The original is much better, but I did like the Adam Sandler one. It is good.
Adam Sandler.
It is good. I like Steve Austin. It is. And Kevin Nash and it, Goldberg.
The Great Khali. What about the Great
I
Khali?
keep forgetting
He
about
stole
him.
the show.
Well, which one was this? What were we
The-
talking
The
about?
longest
Longest
yard
Yard.
about the Adam Sandler one.
Yeah, I've seen that one. I don't remember those guys being in it.
You don't remember Stone Cold being in it?
No, I don't.
No, I don't know if was Stone Cold in it.
Yeah.
He was. So
Was
was
it?
Goldberg and Great
Goldberg's
Khali.
in it. He's
Yeah, Kevin Nash was in it too.
Kevin.
Kevin Nash is in it.
He takes the pills and he turns into a woman.
That was amazing.
He turns into a cheerleader.
Poor Kevin Nash. See, he didn't tear his quad there. He was a perfectly good cheerleader without tearing his quad.
Oh man.
Okay, so
Back to football. Back to business. Back to Super Bowl 48 is less than 15 minutes away from. Oh my god! I threw my highlighter. 15 minutes away. It's in MetLife this year, and the craziness is going to begin. So
now, as
we-
much as
we have a few weeks till it's February and all, but
as much as I hate the comments that the Super Bowl has been receiving for being in MetLife Stadium,
But
people, it's football.
I love
Hold
it.
the football game in a cold weather stadium.
I love it.
I am sick of
let
this being
let
in
these.
Miami or being in a dome.
Yeah.
Hold it in a cold weather setting.
Yeah,
this
right?
is
If they're supposed to be the best teams in football, let them earn it.
I love it.
You know.
yeah, I know.
They're getting paid millions of dollars. They can't play in
And
snow.
WrestleMania wasn't that bad. The weather-wise, it was.
No, absolutely
It wasn't bad. It rained.
I mean, there's a difference between February and April.
Yes.
But there's nothing that goes on here in February where you can't play a football game.
Yeah, right? It could be 40, 30, ain't that bad.
Some of the most exciting games are played in terrible weather.
You know?
Yeah.
But,
Why not the championship game?
touche. And the football season started off with a bang on Thursday with Peyton Manning, 7 touchdown passes.
That is one of the most insane performances for an opening game you will ever see.
Should have been comeback play of the year.
I agree. I definitely agree.
I third
Absolutely.
that, but we're gonna have to pick someone new this year.
Yep.
And that's
Which sucks, but at the same time, all right, Peyton Manning, he's back. He's back. He wants vengeance, and, I think they're going to make a Super Bowl run. That's just my opinion. I picked them to win a division. I think they win it by far.
I agree with you that I think that Denver's gonna win the division as well. They are definitely the favorites going
They are.
into the Super Bowl
They are.
after this game.
And they have wide receivers. They have
But-
Wes Welker. They have
That's a huge addition.
It is.
Wes Welker.
I even said he had 2 touchdown passes.
The one thing
Two touchdown catches.
the one thing you gotta look at with this Denver team, Von Miller is suspended the
Suspended 6
first
games.
6 games of the season.
That's fine.
But imagine if he was playing in this game, they wouldn't have given up 28 points to.
But
to
that's the thing with
Baltimore.
Denver, though. They give up points.
They do.
Their
but
defense is okay at best. Because
It's
they still gave up a lot of points last year.
It's suspect.
Even against Baltimore last year. They gave up what 38 points in a playoff game.
Yeah.
That's still too much. Their defense is okay. It's not the greatest thing in the world. It's an okay defense. Their offense, that's where it is. It's an offensive team that's pretty much plain and simple.
They got to decide who they're going to make as their running back, whether it's going to be Monty Ball or whether it's going to be Noshan Moreno. But
that's where.
If it were me, I would go with Monty Ball. I think he's a much speedier
They have
back.
him as Rookie of the Year, and when I'm about to the NFL preview, they have 48 reasons to pay attention to the road.
All right, well, we'll get to that.
We'll get to that, but there was a moment because I didn't watch the game. I watched like up to the second quarter, and then I had to go to work.
Yep.
I heard about a play. I was listening to the fan, and all of a sudden I hear Devin, whatever the hell his name is.
Yeah, Devin Trevathan.
Oh.
The I think he was a cornerback or defensive end for Denver.
Rookie.
He makes a pick against Joe Flacco.
Now, what's the main thing you're supposed to do on a pick six?
You
Ant-Man.
hold the ball.
Hold on to the ball, yes.
Hold on to the ball. It's that
And-
simple.
and-
Cross the line, then celebrate. Do what you want.
Now, albeit this
Now, let me ask you something, though.
this gap.
In order for it to be considered a touchdown, you have to have the ball in your hands, right?
Yes.
I just wanted to double check.
No. The rule is any portion of the ball must cross the plane of the goal line.
Right.
As long as he has possession of it.
Exactly.
Yes.
Ball in your hand, yeah.
He dropped the ball at the 2.
Oh no, he didn't. He
Now-
didn't just drop
now-
the ball.
now-
was,
now
was
this-
was it an accident?
Was it an accident? Yes, it was an accident.
I don't know.
However, it was a stupid moral lapse. That's what you gotta say about it.
Dude, just hold the ball and go into the end zone. I'm sick and tired of
But-
I'm sick of seeing people do the trot to the end zone
Now-
thing and they're all just score
Now,
a
okay,
touchdown. That's the game.
ESPN.
That is the game.
If
Scoring a
you've
touchdown.
Have you ever heard in ESPN they came out with the show, The 10 Reasons You Can't Blame This? I can think of 2 good reasons you can't blame this guy for this gaffe that happened on Thursday Night Football. One, they were already up by 21 points.
This
Let's
is true.
drop the act.
Understandable, that's fine. But still, think about for the people who are betting. That's the difference.
Oh, fantasy. yes,
fantasy
fantasy
points.
owners.
Fantasy. That killed. Think about it.
Yeah, think about it, yeah. Oh, fantasy point. No! He dropped the ball! Damn it!
No, why would you do that? You know.
There go my fantasy points, and then you lose because this guy couldn't hang on to the ball for an extra
But see,
second.
this is what happened. Say Baltimore is close in the game. Okay, that's a turning point because Baltimore scored on that drive.
I agree, yes.
You know, I would have benched them, and I would have been like, you know what?
That's
You're done.
too harsh.
You're done.
That's too harsh.
No,
the guy
it's
was a
because
the guy was a
I don't
workhorse
care. It's
on
a
the
rookie.
field.
I don't care. It's a rookie mistake. Just cross the line with the ball. That's all you gotta do. Score a touchdown, then do whatever you want to do. You want to do Gangnam style in the end zone? I don't care. Just cross the ball.
Well, they give him a 15-yard penalty for unsportsmanlike conduct.
Who cares? I'd rather take the 15-yard penalty than the touch. I'd rather take the touchdown than the 15-yard penalty. What do you want? Give up the ball at the 1?
Why not?
I'm gonna throw I'm gonna throw the highlighter at you.
Go ahead.
Well, they are.
Go ahead.
I'm just waiting. But yeah, this gaff, I'll admit, it was no Deshaun Jackson.
Right.
Let's get that through because Deshaun Jackson had a separation of like 50 yards. And then, he's just dancing his way into the end zone and he drops it at the 1-yard line.
True.
In this case, although you have to admit, you got to give the Broncos players, you got to give his teammates some credit. Because one of the guys realized his gap and he tries to dive into the end zone for that ball.
Yeah, I remember that, yeah.
So
That's
there's
true.
just one thing I have to say. Come on, man!
That's definitely going to be on Come On
Man,
Man.
that
ESPN,
should be
that's
on
for
Come
sure.
On Man.
No, no, it's not have to be. It is going to
I
be.
know. Just one quick thing about Flacco. He threw 62 times.
Wow.
That is ridiculous, knowing that you have a
Why
guy
are you
like
throwing
Ray
62
Rice on
there,
your
right?
team.
And
Yeah.
speaking of Ray Rice, 12 carries, 36 yards.
Me being the
touchdown.
Rutgers love, I'm pissed off at that.
I mean,
It's terrible.
I don't understand that. And there's Peyton Manning, 27 for 42, 462 yards, 7 touchdowns. Yeah.
And don't get me wrong, Brandon Stokely is not the way he was when he was playing in the Colts.
No, he's not.
Dallas Clark is a beast. I mean,
And like I said, not to mention Demaryius Thomas had 161 yards, 5 catches, 2 touchdowns. So.
what about Julius Thomas, the other receiver from Denver?
What did he do? Because I don't have all the. I don't
Didn't he
have all
have,
the
like-
stats here?
Didn't he have 3 of those touchdowns?
Give me a minute. Trying to get it up on the.
You look at a guy like Julius Thomas. I think he's a rookie,
Okay.
and he made a name for himself in that
110
game.
yards, 2 touchdowns. Wes Welker, 67 yards, 9 receptions, 2 touchdowns. And.
Wonder how Tom Brady's feeling now with Wes Welker
Yeah,
for
right.
Peyton Manning.
So, Mr. Elite Quarterback, I got a problem with you.
Yeah. See, earlier this year, I don't know
Yeah,
if you
here
were
we
here
go.
for that show. John and I were discussing. I don't know.
I don't think I
were
was
you
here.
You weren't here for this.
We were discussing about how Joe Flacco. We didn't consider him elite because we felt it took more than just winning a Super Bowl
Right.
to be considered elite. Guys like Tom Brady, Peyton Manning, yeah, obviously they're elites.
They're elite, yes.
But you can go through a long list of quarterbacks who have won the Super Bowl,
Yes.
but then say, well, they're not that good though. They're nothing special. You know what I mean?
Okay.
They're very good, but I wouldn't put them on the same level as Tom Brady, Peyton Manning, or even Eli Manning is up there. I would say as well.
Eli Manning is close, but you would lean towards the side of elite.
Right. What I would say is Eli Manning, in terms of statistics, Super Bowl, everything added together, I think that would put him in the elite status because
I don't know about that. You look at his
I
first. You look at his first season.
his first season, yeah, but after that, he's been very reliable. That's what I look at.
And
look
Mr.
to.
Big Money Man throws 2 picks.
No,
Yeah.
but going back to that, Joe Flacco finally has a good postseason, and he's automatically labeled as elite,
Elite.
and I don't think so.
I don't know
He
who
just
came
had a
up
good
with
year.
that. I really don't. That's just insulting.
And he's 0-1.
He's on
He's
1 with
0-1.
Now going back to this, even though Baltimore, we know their defense is suspect. They lost Ray Lewis. They lost Ed Reed.
yeah.
Terrell Suggs. He's probably got 2 years left in him. They just picked up Elvis Dumerville.
And you know what's funny?
Who's okay.
I kept hearing over the radio, over the fan and stuff like that they were exhausted the second half. Like they
were.
couldn't move.
It looked that way. It really did look that
do
way.
you blame that because of training camp where you're supposed to get these guys into shape the first game, or is it just because we're old?
You could blame it on both, but you could also highlight the fact that Peyton Manning was just a stud.
They're gonna be nowhere near the playoffs this year. Baltimore will be out.
Okay, now I told you guys before this that I was going to say something shocking regarding this opening Thursday night game.
Yes.
I don't care if they started the season 0-1. I picked Baltimore to win their division this year
Not even happening.
because, to be perfectly honest, Cleveland. Enough said. They're not going anywhere.
Cleveland's got talent. It's about they don't have a quarterback. Brandon Weeden, okay, fine, whatever. Give him a shot. Last year he wasn't too bad.
Problem is, Brandon Weeden started his career too old. He's 28. He graduated college when he was 27.
True.
That's ridiculous for a guy coming out of Oklahoma State.
He's a late bloomer.
That's true. That's true.
He's a
I'll give
late
you that.
bloomer. Why not?
Look,
if it's
The
passion
team,
to be
the
an
team is
NFL player.
hopeful. The team is hopeful when you got a guy like Trent Richardson as your running back.
Yes.
The guy showed that he can play. But for me, Cleveland's going to end up in last. Pitt, I think they're going to end up in second. For some reason, you look at Pitt against these teams like Cincinnati or Baltimore. You put them in a big game. If they are not playing at home, they're going to struggle. Okay. Now I had Pittsburgh taking the wild card.
Okay.
Cincinnati, I see them finishing 8-8. I don't care if they got Andy Dalton, who's a good quarterback.
Just quickly, Gronk is out of the opener for the Patriots. So for all you fantasy guys, chuck him out. Ain't playing. So continue there, Carlos.
I just don't see how Baltimore can lose that division. With the offensive team that they have, I think that I'm telling you right now, I think Baltimore's going to end 12-4 this year. 12-4, or possibly 11-5.
Well,
Because now they've pretty much shown that they have to use Ray Rice.
You
Because
got-
you know what? That first
you got
half, they
Cle-
didn't look bad.
They
got-
didn't.
That
They
first
looked
half, I
really
don't know what
good.
happened the second half, but that first half, they looked just as good as
You got
last
Cleveland?
year.
Yeah.
Baltimore, Pittsburgh,
And Cincy.
Cincy.
You're taking Cincy.
You got
to win.
Cincy winning?
Really?
I'm going to be honest. I wouldn't be surprised if Baltimore won it, But if Roethlisberger can stay healthy, I would go with the Steelers.
That too.
That's a good bet.
If he could stay healthy, it's been really shaky. But I'll
we'll-
take the risk.
We'll get to that, but we'll get to that at the end of the 48 things because that's when they picks and stuff like that.
This
But,
is, I like this. 3 different picks for the AFC.
yeah, right. No, I do like it.
I like this.
Just Denver starts off 1-0. I think they're a team to watch.
Now,
I
if
think-
we look at who each team is playing next, let's see how the next.
Well, let's see. As I look into my the tablet world, we got. Give me a minute. Denver. Oh, brother versus brother. Manning versus Manning.
Ooh, Denver against the Giants.
Channel 2 next week for 25.
Albeit that was the reason that Time Warner decided to.
Yeah,
make an
right?
agreement
Yeah,
with
yeah. You know what?
CBS.
I have a gripe against Time Warner.
Why? They
Why
did
don't
the
you
right
get
thing.
Why don't you get your cable boxes to work? How about that?
Oh, okay,
Why
okay,
don't you get Why don't you get your guide to respond directly to the remote control instead of waiting 5 minutes? I pressed the button 10 times. Nothing happens.
I'll admit, I'll agree with
And
you.
then
Yeah,
3
right.
minutes
He's
later,
right.
it spazzes out and it does what it wants.
Baltimore has Cleveland,
And you know what? I hope
Ant-Man's
Time
on a
Warner.
rant.
I'm glad Time Warner gave in. They deserve it. I hope CBS got everything they wanted and more from Time Warner's ass.
Are you done? When did this?
I have so much.
When did
Just
this
the mere mention of Time Warner.
When did this become a shoot
gets me to
of
flip
the
out.
Ant-Man on Time Cable?
We will have our own show on this. I will be receiving calls from everybody with Time Warner cable.
Do you want like a microphone?
Giving
More
you a
is
round of
better. Yeah,
applause.
right.
Do you
More
want-
is better. More. What are they talking about?
A round of
Delays.
applause right now.
Delays. More is better. What more controllers that don't work?
Ant-Man.
Every time I get my cable box
And
changed,
do you want a microphone?
it's just as bad as the first
Do
one.
you want a microphone and a Stone
No,
Cold
wait.
shirt?
I can bring you into a bigger rant. Look at the channels they put in place of CBS.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah.
right.
Was it Encore or Stars?
No, it was Stars, Kids, and Family.
Star Kids
oh
and
yes,
Family,
Stars Kids,
And they-
because kids are paying the bills, right? Give me something that I can watch.
Where's this
and not
show
only
gone to?
and not only that, they replaced that with the Hallmark Channel.
Which I already have. Thanks. Now I have 2 Hallmark channels.
For the people that have Time Warner, I got rid of it. I'm happy with Verizon. Get DirecTV. It isn't a bad deal, and get Verizon.
No, not if you live in
Sorry.
Cliffside Park, because you will get people who don't want to go on your roof to change the satellite dish when you tell them to.
Yeah, I'll admit. We're one
And
of
then they'll
those-
call
we're
you
one of
and
those families.
yes,
Yeah, right.
and then they'll call you and say, "Oh, well, you called to reschedule." No, I didn't. I waited all day for you to come to my house to change it. Why would I call you to change
All right,
the?
now speaking of that, before we continue the subject of football, which definitely it's going to be a
Yes.
long show, people. It's going to be a long show, so don't worry.
No, well,
Now,
it has
okay.
everything to do with it.
I set an appointment with Time Warner Cable, right?
Okay.
Now, I'm waiting inside the house all day, just waiting for them to fix our cable boxes. Now, nobody shows up, okay?
Okay.
Now, me and my father were both irate, so we decided to go into Time Warner Cable chat. You know what their response was?
What was it?
The driver had rung your doorbell and no one answered.
Oh,
no,
okay.
they didn't.
Yes.
Are you kidding me?
What a crock of garbage.
That's the greatest. That's the greatest because you could be like, you're outside and it's like you get the email. I'm like, wait a minute, I've been out here the whole time. What's going on? There's no person came to my door.
Unless you hired the invisible woman to be your
I'm sitting
technician.
on the
I didn't
porch.
see them.
I'm sitting on the porch and yeah, some guy rang my doorbell. Hello, I've been sitting here for an hour waiting for the damn Time Warner guy to come, and he's still not here. And he rang the doorbell. Maybe he went to the wrong house.
How,
You know?
how ignorant is that you tell these guys, okay, you want a new cable box. They say, no, you got to go to a Time Warner Cable store to do it. And the guy just won't take the replacement.
I know. You know what? I'm paying. You know how much I'm paying on this bill, and you can't come and replace my damn cable box. I have to drive. I want a rebate on my gas.
You ain't getting that, man. I'm sorry.
I know. I'm not getting it. But obviously, this all relates
my
to football
God.
still, because of DirecTV's NFL Sunday Ticket.
Yes. Yes.
And
yes.
Time Warner's having to give in to CBS's demands.
By the way, can we get back on track here for
Yes.
a second? Baltimore is facing Cleveland, so
That's a win.
That's
a win.
There you go.
I don't know about that.
Really?
I don't know about that because the game is in.
Notice how the tone gets mellow. We talking about the Browns.
Yeah.
we
The
feel
game's
bad
in
for
Baltimore.
them.
The game's in Baltimore. I'll be shocked if Baltimore goes to 0-2, but we'll see. But yes, football has started and Denver's off to a rocky start. Baltimore not so much. And let's get to the 48 reasons why or
I have been dying to hear this. I'm wondering.
48
if the
reasons
Daily
to pay
News decided
attention
to run.
on the road
Now
to
I
Super
know
Bowl
Anthony's
48.
thinking in the back of his head. Oh, it's the Daily News.
It is the Daily News. It is the Daily News.
Mike
Ready
Lupica.
for number one reason?
Wait, who wrote this article? Just out of curiosity.
Gary Myers.
Okay.
He doesn't know what.
No, I don't know who that is.
Number one. Do we got a Manning Bowl?
There's always a possibility.
I'm gonna say no, with the exception if the Giants win the wild card.
I think the Giants win the division.
I have Washington.
That's a good pick. I'm not gonna lie.
I've got Washington.
Is Robert
what's
Griffin
funny,
III
though?
looking good?
Everyone's saying that.
He is.
But like
Exciting.
I said, I have a big feeling about the Cowboys. Don't ask me why. I love Des Bryant. I love the if the offense can ever get right, they have weapons.
I got
And
two
especially-
words. I got two words that'll sink your argument right now.
Tony Romo.
Thank you,
I
Tony
know.
freaking Romo.
I know. We'll get to that in a second. Manning Bowl, yes or no? I say no.
I would love it, but I don't think it's.
It would be
I'm
great.
gonna say-
It would be great for business.
it's one of- it's one of
It'd be
those
good for
things-
business. It'd be good for business.
Nice one, nice one.
Um,
I'd
like to
Hey,
see
we
it
get
too.
the day off.
Yeah, right. We get the day off. That'd be good for. I would say I'd like to see it.
I'd love
but
to see
definitely
it.
no.
It's
I'm
one of
gonna
those
say
things.
no.
It's one of those
But
things
we
that I
got to
think
see
is
it
too
week
good to
2.
be
So,
true.
but and Big Brother Manning is 2-0 against little brother Eli. So
That might change this year because I think they're playing in MetLife.
yes, they are.
That
So-
might change.
The Joy of Rex, number 2, not so much. We know Rex Ryan's contract is expiring at the end of the year.
Yay! All right.
By the way,
It should have been this year.
we got 2
No,
Jeff.
no. First of all,
By the way,
guy
this-
that should get fired. Let me contradict you. on
Let
that
me
one.
just,
the guy
go
that
ahead.
should get fired is Marty Morningwig. Are you freaking
Agreed.
kidding
No,
me?
wait a minute,
Agreed,
wait a minute,
agreed.
wait a minute.
Here's
Whoa,
another
whoa, whoa, whoa. This is. I just want to say we have 2 Jets.
Woody Johnson.
Stop it. You have 2 Jet fans.
Start
on the
the
show.
root of the problem.
We will have a Miami Dolphin fan. I'm a diehard Bills fan. But at the same time, say if Rex they magically have a great season, does he get a contract extension or does he get fired?
No, he gets a contract.
He gets a contract.
Here's the thing. Prior to last year, whenever someone ripped on Rex Ryan, I always defended him, saying, "No, I think he's the best chance we have at winning a Super Bowl." But then last year happened, and I saw that this guy has no place on anything that involves offense. When it comes to offense, this guy just should not make any
We
decisions.
kind of knew that already.
He needs to stay. He should be nothing more than a defensive coordinator.
That's it.
That's what last year proved.
Defense
to me.
is the game.
That's all he knows how to do. He does it well.
I'm not-
But
I'm not
I'm sick
sold
of
on
this.
that.
I'm sick of this ground. Why do you run the ground and pound when you have no running backs?
Now they do though. I like the guy Powell.
You like him?
Yes.
Powell was a
I-
pretty good court.
I don't think.
Quarterback. I didn't know he played quarterback. That's a new position for
But I
him.
don't think he's someone the team can build around though.
No,
I think he's a good running back.
he is.
He's a great backup running back, but I don't think we can build off him. That's
think
my
give him
only
time.
issue. We are looking into Leon Washington, I heard, but I don't know.
That's a long shot.
But
I think
don't
he's
know
loving
about.
it in Seattle.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
wouldn't
would
leave
just
Se-
stick in Seattle.
I wouldn't leave Seattle for the wrong reasons of leaving Seattle.
There is no right reason to come to the Jets.
Yeah, right. Only if you're washed
No,
up.
but
Wait, only if you're a convict
getting-
and you need a team. Go to the Jets.
Getting back to this whole bashing of Rex Ryan because of what he did last season. Now, please remind me, who was the offensive coordinator last season for the
Was
Jets?
it Brian Shanahan?
No, he was out.
He was out.
last year.
Who was?
It was somebody else, and I
'Cause I know-
guarantee you it
'cause-
was not Rex Ryan.
Because I know the Jets. The Bills picked up their defensive coordinator.
That's right. Was it
Yes.
Bill? Oh wait, wasn't it Bill Callahan?
Bill Callahan, wasn't he quarterbacks coach?
Could be. That's
Yeah, he
it
was
was
some.
either that
he
or
was
he was
something.
offensive line coach.
But I can't remember
well,
who was the offensive
I
coordinator.
completely agree with you that Rex Ryan should be considered defensive only.
Right.
But to say that he shouldn't be a head coach, I think that's kind of pushing it.
I just don't like.
He much deserves.
No,
a head
no.
coach.
My problem with him as a head coach is he seems to be too buddy with certain guys, and that'll keep him from saying, "Okay, you can't start today because you're not that good." Mike DeVito. I'm gonna tell you, this guy. Why did he start every time Rex Ryan put he's one of those guys who he worries more about who he's friends with than who's more effective. And that's one of the reasons I think he wouldn't pull Sanchez. And you know, a lot of these things, people say, oh, Rex Ryan had 2 phenomenal years. Well, I give him 1. I'll give him one good year. Because if I'm not mistaken...
Which one? The first championship year?
Not the first one. The second one. The first one, the only reason we made the playoffs was because those Colts pulled their starters.
Ugh. Yeah.
If the Colts want that undefeated season, they get it.
Yeah.
They get that undefeated season. They beat the Jets, and the Jets don't make the playoffs. That's the only reason the Jets made the playoffs that first year. Because the Colts happened to not care about that last game.
No, you're right.
I'll give them the
right.
second year. Second year they were great, but then they regressed, and I just don't think Rex Ryan is that good as a decision maker as he could be if he were to put aside his.
Now I'm gonna make a ballsy prediction as far as this season with the Jets.
Mm-hmm.
Even though they have a terrible offensive coordinator, Marty Mornhinweg, I don't care what you have anything good to say about this guy. He was the head coach for the Detroit Lions when Matt Millen was a part of the freaking era, for crying out loud. You know where I'm going with this.
I know.
Okay. Now, he was also the OC for the Philadelphia Eagles when they were terrible.
Yeah, I remember that.
What possesses you to hire this guy to run this kind of offense? Now, logic tells you this team is going to have, like, what, a 5-11 season? Am I going there? 5-11?
I can imagine it. I can see it coming.
Now, is that beating the Bills twice? Because I don't think that's going to happen.
Coming from the Bills fan, I'm going to ignore that.
Yeah.
Now,
I think that's the one team we can beat twice.
I don't think so.
I'm just joking.
Now,
No, I think the
my-
Bills will get one of them at
my
least.
ballsy prediction is that the Jets will finish 8-8 this year.
It's not a bad prediction.
Really?
It's
Considering who they have?
It's not a bad prediction. I say 7-9, but that's.
I was
pushing
leaning
it,
towards 7-9 as well. But I mean, it's basically the same thing.
You know.
I mean, come on.
Well,
Yeah, it's the...
It depends if we do win that second
Yeah.
game
No.
against the
The
Bills.
only reason you can't say it's the same thing is that they were playing in the NFC West.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, right. Anyone can win that division.
Not anymore.
Yeah,
San
right.
Francisco's
Yeah,
team,
yeah,
not
yeah,
anymore.
I
That's
know.
all I'm going to say.
It used to be the division that number 3, the return to Revis Island. As we all know, the Jets do face Tampa tomorrow.
That should be a fun one to watch.
Did you hear how apparently Darrell Revis has spilled all the secrets of all the Jets players?
Yes, he did.
Yeah.
I like.
What a jerk!
And
No, I like that.
You like that?
I thought you would have said right now, what secrets? So what secrets?
Yeah, everything was all over the locker room and in the Daily
Right.
News anyway. But I mean, I like that because this guy expected some sort of loyalty from the fan base, from
Now-
this franchise, and he didn't get it.
The Jets did trade
He's
him.
angry.
Now, does he have a great game off the ACL injury, which is not pretty?
How's he
I'll
looking in
say
preseason though?
I say he'll have a good game, not a great game.
I say a good game.
I think he'll have a pick. I could see him getting a pick.
That'd be.
Yeah, Geno Smith is a rookie.
If he
He'll
throws
make a
If he
mistake.
throws a pick to Revis, I think Revis is gonna be like, haha, I shouldn't have gotten rid of me.
Oh yeah, he'll be spec talking
Yes.
all week.
Now
so-
I think another injury report as far as this game is concerned. I believe Santonio Holmes is expected to play
Is he supposed to play?
in this game, from what I understand. And I got to tell you, if he plays, that's a big boost for the Jets.
Is anything a boost for the Jets?
Well, yeah,
Oh,
because
sorry.
we're so far down that anything
Is
is
anything
a
a boost for the Jets? I
we
mean,
changed our shade of green. Oh yeah, boost! Yeah, morale's up.
Yeah, they're using the New York Titans uniforms. you know?
No, not those again.
Those are the ugliest uniforms I've ever seen in my life.
I
Wait, they
don't
keep
mind
winning with
them.
those uniforms.
I don't mind them. Yeah, as long as we win with them, fine. I'll put them on.
Now, let me talk a little bit about the Jets offseason, because I got to tell you, this was one of the weirdest that
It
I've
made
ever
no
seen.
sense.
You bring in another kicker. You bring in Dan Carpenter.
Yeah, right.
Now,
I know where
Dan
this is
Carpenter supposedly had some good years with Miami. This guy was I think he kicks 50-yard field goals easily. What happens? He gets cut. And
Yet, this guy, what's his name? Nick Folk still has a job.
Nick Folk still has a job. Billy Cundiff gets cut, and he wins the preseason game against the Giants. Now, what the hell was up with this backup quarterback scenario? Greg McElroy, I understand. He's injured. Suspect if you want to keep him or not. I still don't understand why he was cut. He's still going to be your third-string guy. Maybe not, maybe a fourth-string guy because Matt Sims was doing pretty well. Matt Sims should have started, honestly, over Geno Smith. That's what I've been saying.
I can see that, too. He had a pretty good preseason.
Yeah, he played the entire finale.
Brady Quinn is going to take us to the Super Bowl.
What's that?
Brady Quinn is the answer to all our problems. The savior of the New York Jets, Brady Quinn, number 10.
Yeah, you hired...
Oddly enough, in the Madden game that I did buy, Brett Favre would always retire after the season. And I would have to get a new quarterback, and I would usually choose Brady Quinn.
Let's go to the Jets' evil nemesis, Brady's new bunch, as in number 4. We know Brady does not have Wes Welker anymore. He does not have Brandon Lloyd anymore. Rob Gronk is out of the first game. Now you have Aaron Hernandez is gone. He's in jail.
Right.
Now you have Damian Amendola, which isn't bad.
That's a good pickup for them.
It's a good pickup, but not as good as Wes Welker.
That's true.
You can never replace Wes. I mean, don't get me wrong. Damian Amendola has what Wes Welker has.
He's a young Wes Welker.
I think Wes Welker is much more faster than that. That's just my opinion.
That's a given. That's not really an opinion. That's a given.
Amendola does have speed. Don't get me wrong, but it's either Wes Welker. I'd rather have Wes Welker. Also, Julian. Who are these people? Julian
Edelman.
Yeah. A bunch of. This is what they say. A bunch of no-name people. So.
Well, the one plus on defense, they still have Devin McCourty.
That's true.
But does
stud.
It's for
Rutgers.
Yes, there we go.
Does this new Brady bunch get them into the playoffs?
Yes.
They'll be in the playoffs.
You want to know why?
Because
the AFC East is weak.
Yeah, it is.
Not to my team.
Your team is weak as well.
No way. I'll tell you my reasons why when we get to it.
Oh, I would love to hear this.
Is this Tom Coughlin's last rodeo?
Yes.
That's a good question.
He's got nothing left to prove.
I could see it.
He has nothing left to prove. He's won 2 Super Bowls,
I know.
and he's made an AFC championship game with a lowly Jaguars team. Yeah. Remember Mark Brunell? Remember him? He was the quarterback of the team.
I do remember.
He's the quarterback of the New York Jets. Wait a minute.
Hey, he was on that Super Bowl team with the Saints. Remember that? He was the second string.
Oh, he's elite.
Yeah, he's elite.
Mark Brunell's elite.
I think so. I mean, I think the Giants have to look another way, but I think this is the last.
Dude, we are angry today.
I think this is the last rodeo for Mr. Coughlin. I like to see him go more, but I think the Giants have to look the other way.
Yeah.
Locker room drama for the Super Bowl. According to what this...
It depends on who's playing.
It depends who's on playing. They want the NFC team to work out in the Jets facility and the AFC team to work out in the Giants facility.
How is that drama?
Yeah, what is...
Now, think about it. The only way the Jets...
Ooh, let's use reverse psychology.
The only way the Jets and Giants can get control of the locker room is themselves.
Yes.
What's worse, Jerry Jones at the Giants facility or Bill Belichick at the Jets facility?
What's worse?
Yeah.
It would be Jerry Jones.
Is that right? Well,
no way it's Bill Belichick because he's been a master as a coach. Jerry Jones, he's one of the biggest hypocrite owners that you know.
Their request was denied, so there will be no locker room drama or whatnot.
Thank God.
And we get to Romo time.
Ugh. I am getting so sick of hearing about Tony Romo. People, he is not a good quarterback. I just need him to... I don't care how good his pass efficiency is. I don't care if he's got Des Bryant. I don't care if he's got the biggest screen in Dallas. I don't care how many times I'm going to be pounding my hand on the desk. He is not a good quarterback.
He's a $100 million man, though.
He's still not a good quarterback.
Wait a minute. You can still be a horrible running back and still get paid $60 million.
Hello. I don't care if he's making $100 million. I could remember somebody being a number 1 drafted quarterback by the name of Ryan Leaf.
Oh God.
You know where I'm going with this?
Let me just tell. I just need him to throw to Witten. I'll be happy. That's his favorite person to throw to. Also, Des Bryant.
Is that your fantasy?
Thank you. I was about to ask. Yes.
Just throw to Jason. I don't care. You can have a horrible. Just throw two TD passes to Jason, and I'll be a happy camper.
The one thing that we can be clear on this year with Tony Romo is that he will win the Thanksgiving Day game. That's the only thing that we're clear on.
I got my upset pick for this week. We talked about it's not Miller time with him being out for 6 weeks. Looks like it didn't, it affected the defense, but
It's not a big deal.
you still got
Peyton
MVP.
Manning on the line.
Yeah, you got MVP Peyton Manning.
Yawn.
Yeah, right. Hurting without Percy Harvin.
That's a big loss for Seattle. Wait, is he
I-
on Seattle?
I guess.
Yes, he is on Seahawks gave up the first round pick for him.
Yeah, that's a big loss for him.
I still had no effect. Seattle still has an amazing defense.
They do, but
And Russell Wilson's just Colin Kaepernick, a clone of Colin. That's all he is. You
it's
know?
Colin Kaepernick incarnate.
Yeah, right?
That's what he is.
Yeah, I don't think it hurts them.
That's going to be tough because you look at that schedule. Seattle does play the Giants.
They do.
And I think that game actually determines the wild card between the Giants and the Seahawks. And I had the Giants making the wild card. So.
Just quickly, I got an update. Matt Teo, the guy
Teo?
he's out, and Malcolm Floyd and Eddie Royal are listed as probable. The Warren HGH.
Warren HGH.
Yes. Where are your guys' opinions on steroids and all that kind of stuff? Floating in the NFL, if it
Floating in the
Floating
NFL?
in the NFL.
No, I think it's
Being
it's
injected. Floating.
it's
floating.
it's been in the NFL for forever.
I think so.
It's just and you're never gonna get rid of it because you know what? Baseball was really the only sport to look for steroids, have actual tests and things like that.
Also, you guys were just talking about Leon Washington. He resigned.
Good for
So-
him.
Okay,
Good for him.
smart decision.
Yeah, right. Back to what you were saying there, Ant-Man.
Seattle's got the best fans in the NFL.
They
if
do.
anything. It's
They have the best.
They have the 12th man.
in their stadium.
They do. Yeah, I've been to that stadium 3 times.
Yeah.
I mean, I think they have to improve. I mean, of course, there's guys injecting themselves, but
Yeah.
like with the MLB, do what they're doing. Get a list. Drug test more. It was nice to see Ryan Braun come up positive. So it was nice to see. The return of Peyton's place. We all know Sean Payton is back.
Of course.
Does this help New Orleans get back to the playoffs?
Absolutely.
They finished
'Cause
7-9.
we know how much Drew Brees does better with Sean Payton on
Yeah,
the,
right?
on the
True.
helmet.
Fantasy points. I don't have Drew Brees, but
However, even though Sean Payton's coming back, they will not win the division.
didn't Rob Ryan go to New Orleans?
Did he? I could have sworn he stayed in Dallas.
Yeah, Steve Spagnuolo, the guy from Dallas, he got replaced. Rob Ryan's their
Oh wow,
Yeah.
that's a first. I did not know that.
after one season, and replaced him with Rob Ryan. So.
But yeah, regardless of Sean Payton coming back, I still see them finishing second behind Atlanta.
Yeah,
I think Atlanta's got too much fire.
except they'll make the playoffs and lose again. So. No more bounties. I am so upset about this.
Yes.
Why?
I like bounties.
Why?
I love bounties.
They should
Oh
just
my God,
re-
I
they should-
hated bounties.
They should
This
just
is-
replace bounties with. They should just replace money with like cheeseburgers.
Yes. But
Or
this,
food.
this
Extra.
is this is actually the first time the first thing me and Ant actually agree on.
Yes, the bounties were hilarious.
Come on,
especially-
this is a travesty.
Especially when you
Both
slap a bounty on Tom Brady's helmet.
I want 20,000 to take out Tom Brady's knee. Would you do it?
It's a bonus.
a
Every
bonus.
job has their bonus.
AFC.
the-
Then the
the
AFC
subject-
East is wide open.
The subject of bounties is about as sick as to making the determination between hitting high and hitting low.
Sick.
But see,
It is
now that's another
sick.
problem. That's another problem because with Ben Roethlisberger, you can't hit him high, and you can't hit him low. Where you gonna hit him?
Just keep hitting him low.
Knee, hello, penalty.
Take the penalty. Take the fine. For crying out loud. Hit guys low. For crying out loud. The only
And go high while you're at it. They're wearing helmets.
No, for me, the dangerous hit is hitting helmet to helmet.
Yes.
That's the dangerous hit.
Yeah, that one is.
But yeah, it's the bounties are
Bounties,
it is.
it's just it's sick.
Greg Williams, a former Bills coach, have nothing to say. Were the Colts just lucky?
No.
It's gonna be interesting to see.
They went from 2-14 in 2011 to.
You want to know why? They're going to win the division this year.
Oh, they will.
They're going to
But-
win that division.
I got so happy at drafting Andrew Luck. I come home and when I was like, it's his sophomore year. I'm like, oh boy.
Well, you're forgetting they're playing teams with what's it called? I'm sorry, they're playing crappy teams like the Jaguars.
No, you're right.
Like the Tennessee Titans. Hell, they're one of my top 5 favorite teams. But let's face facts. Jake Locker's the only guy they have. I mean,
No, you're right.
it's. Who would have thought I would say that Chris Johnson would not be the guy in Tennessee?
True, yeah.
That's. Oh. Yeah, what number are we on?
We gotta hurry up. I gotta go to the bathroom. I really do.
You have to go to the bathroom. Sorry.
We could pause. We could pause for a station break.
Yeah, we can pause for a
No,
station break.
it's gonna be a long one. Yes.
Go take a piss.
So we'll make a part 2 show.
Yeah.
No!
Oh wow. Okay. Feel like that. Don't take chances with the franchise. Actually, the Redskins are talking about RG3 and stuff like that.
You have to. He's the only guy you have at quarterback.
Also, Mike Shanahan and his genius. Everyone calls him a genius. I think he's a good coach at best.
Well, I would call you a genius too if you had a 40-year-old quarterback and won a Super Bowl.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, give me a break.
He's as long as RG3 stays healthy, he's fine.
Yeah.
They have a good team. Good thing, small packages. Referring to Russell Wilson.
Yeah, that's
Good things do come in small packages. It's amazing. Like I said, as long as he stays healthy, same thing. He's fine. End of the Norv watch for San Diego.
North Turner.
Yep,
He should have been done 2 seasons
I
ago.
know.
I don't know what's the deal with keeping him on.
they love him. Him and the coach are in love.
Keep losing out, San Diego.
Yeah, right.
Just keep losing out.
Another shot for Tony Gonzalez. Is this his final calling for a Super Bowl? I'd love to
This
see
is
it.
one of the
but no.
guys. This is one of the guys who's in that Dan Marino category.
Yes.
Great players to never win a Super Bowl. Just retire, for crying out loud. I mean,
ACL Part 1. Does Adrian Peterson go for the gusto this year? He missed it by 9 yards last year.
yes, 9 yards, yes. Now, does he get the record?
I think no.
Oh, I'm conflicted on this one because
I say no.
the guy just can cut you like
I know.
anyone else's business.
He's that good.
And I wasn't making a punt about that one, all right?
But no. I mean,
I'm gonna say yes because I want to see that record broken.
yeah, it'd be nice to see.
Albeit, if you've ever seen that documentary, what's it called, Pony Excess with Eric Dickerson.
Okay.
That's one of the movies that'll make you say, okay, he shouldn't have the record broken.
We talked about Darrell Revis already. No more butt fumbles.
Yes, that's right.
I give up. I give up. You know, ESPN. ESPN was so. You could bleep this out if you have a censor.
You can say it.
Was so shitty when they came out with the video. They came out with the sports science of the butt fumble.
Yes, they did. I saw that.
Oh,
As if you couldn't paint yourself as more of a Patriots fan than you already have. You just keep... it's funny because ESPN never has anything enlightening to say anymore these days, so they have to make these jokes now. So.
I think the only 2 good NFL shows on ESPN are Countdown and Audibles. Those are the only 2 good shows on ESPN. That's
You're right.
it. Aside from that, I don't want to hear Trey Wingo. I don't want to hear Teddy Bruschi. Anyway.
Yeah, seriously. I don't want to hear him suck on Tom Brady's nuts anymore. I'm sick of it. Teddy Bruschi, what do you think about Michael Vick? Will he continue to be the starter on his team?
Yeah,
well, the Patriots are going to win the Super Bowl.
He's so in love with New England. You know, he should make out in New England. He should make out
he
with the
already
whole team.
has. I think he's.
Yeah,
I
right?
think
Yeah,
he's
I'm kinda
sucked
with
off
him
Tom
there,
Brady
yeah.
plenty of
Yeah,
times
yeah.
already.
I'm gonna skip a few. The 700 Club. If Aaron Rodgers is good for 10 victories this year,
Yes.
Yes.
this will make the regular season of Chicago is 722 wins, 526 losses, 42 ties. Green Bay has 690 wins, 530 losses, and 36 ties. Does it happen? Does Green Bay get to the 700 Club?
Yes.
Yes. No doubt about it. Not even close.
I think you might have jinxed them by saying no doubt about
Yeah,
it.
but-
That's
Hail to the Chiefs. Chiefs, Andy Reid, Alex Smith. I think they're a little bit overhyped, but
that team is a potential sleeper.
Yeah.
for a while, I think division.
It's a
and
5-11 squad. no,
Ouch.
No, but seriously,
They
that
still-
division, I see the Chiefs ending third.
No, I can
Yeah.
see that too.
It's.
Hey, if
I
they
said
go,
wild card.
hey, if they go 9-7, that's a successful year.
You know, I get excited for the Denver and Kansas City games because they're fun to watch.
In Kansas City or in Denver.
Both. Both are good to watch because even in Denver and Kansas City, it's just fun to watch. They're good games. You're gonna get a good game no
I
matter
see more
what.
blowouts in Denver than in Kansas City.
Kansas City's fun to watch because it's Arrowhead. It's the loudest stadium, still number one to me. You know.
Really, that's
Yeah.
the number one stadium to you?
Yep. Their fan, I don't know what about Arrowhead, but they have their fans are crazy. That's all
It's
I know.
interesting.
And then you have Oakland, who paints himself silver and black. What retards?
I'm sorry. Terrell Pryor's your number one quarterback.
No,
That's the best you can do.
that's the best you can do. Will Rivers ever get on the board?
Nope.
No.
No.
That was
No.
quick. No.
Not even worth the discussion. Go home, Rivers.
Go home.
Whoa. He's a good quarterback. Come
Go
on.
home.
How many times do we see the Wildcat this year with Colin Kaepernick, Russell Wilson?
Many times.
Yeah, I'm with him there.
Yeah.
I think so.
I've said many times.
Are the Falcons ready to fly? Do we see a Super Bowl run out of them?
This year you may see it.
Yes, this time. This time. This time.
This time. I'm
Maybe-
still saying no at Matty Ice Ryan, who was great during the season, don't get me wrong, but at the same time, in playoffs, he stinks. Let's see. Oh, we have the reunion game. There's actually a couple of reunion games. We have Darrelle Revis this Sunday. Andy Reid goes back to Philadelphia. Mike Shanahan goes back to Denver. And Wes Welker goes back to New England. So there's a couple of games to watch.
Good.
Does anybody miss Ray Lewis's dance?
No.
No.
Oh,
Oh,
wasted time.
goodness.
That's what we do with the dance.
No, yeah, the dance. I wasn't a big fan of the
it's-
dance.
Why didn't the Jets have a Super Bowl countdown clock in their locker room?
Why should they?
Well, yeah.
You got it.
The Jets-
Is that a
Why
serious
should
question?
Yeah, really.
Teams on the
Next.
rise. Teams on the rise.
Teams on the rise.
Let's see here. I will say the Detroit Lions.
That's a good pick.
Yeah, that's my
I
pick.
like that.
I just wish
They had the Dolphins, Chiefs,
I
and the
really
Rams.
would like. It's just
I'm gonna-
Stafford always takes these huge hits during the season, and I feel like if he can avoid those, or at
I'm
least
gonna go on a potential tangent.
uh,
What were those three teams?
he said the Rams, the
Dolphins and the Chiefs.
I remember that
the
commercial.
chefs.
The
The
Chiefs.
Snickers commercial. Remember
Yeah,
that one?
I remember that.
That was a good one.
On the way down, the
Great
Steelers, Vikings.
googly moogly.
On the way down, the Steelers, Vikings, and Saints.
On the way down,
The
Saints
Jets.
don't
is gonna
agree with
happen.
this team. I don't
Jets, the
agree.
Jets are
The
on the
Jets.
way down. They've been on the way down forever, and it continues this year.
I might go on a tangent. You may see the Buffalo Bills. on the way
Yeah,
up.
we'll talk about them soon.
You may see that. I didn't say you will. May.
May, it's possible. I love EJ Manuel. There's
He's a good quarterback. I'm
there
not saying he isn't.
let me tell you, when he came into his first preseason game, of course he's not complete everything. Once he settled in, It was like nothing. It was like he was so professional. He can run. He can
You
throw.
know,
He's got everything like either Russell Wilson or Collie. He's got it. He has that it. If he could get it down in Buffalo, they have a good team.
All right, now, okay. Speaking of preseason, it's preseason. Let's just ignore this whole talk about preseason.
It is.
Now,
there's nothing to it because you
now,
get.
let me give you another story that I heard that was just completely and utter BS. Oh, Geno Smith throws 10 for 10 in a what's it called? In a simulated game.
Yeah.
Oh, what was he doing? Was he playing Madden? That's what he means, right?
Yeah,
simulated game. Oh yeah, all right. I hope you weren't using any cheats, Geno Smith. Were you playing on All Pro or Easy?
You know he's gonna shot.
Practice mode.
You know he's gonna go 15.
Offense only practice
his
mode.
First drive, he will go 15 for 15
With a touchdown.
with a touchdown.
Over Darrell Revis's head.
That would be nice to see.
That'll be terrible.
There's a lot of teams on the way up and a lot of teams on the way down.
Vikings, they have the potential of going on the way up.
Yeah, I would say so.
I got. Although you have to make the argument. You'll probably agree with me on this. Christian Ponder is probably
Sucks.
No. Christian Ponder is probably one of the smartest guys on that football field on this day.
I think.
You wanna know why?
Why?
He's got his masters.
No.
Okay, come on.
Very, very well done.
Well done. Very well done.
He double majored with an over 3.0 GPA. Give the guy some credit for crying out loud.
I will give you credit on that.
He was the precursor to EJ Manuel. That's how you show.
I'm sorry, just random note. I totally forgot what the original Xbox controller looked like.
Yeah, you never saw it.
It looks like a cheeseburger with handles. Look at that. What is that? Gosh.
Yeah, that's
Holy cow.
It's Batman's new weapon.
Yeah, right.
It is. That looks like a fat batarang.
Oh my god.
Quickly,
You're killing me, man.
I say the Patriots way up. Still the same. Bills are on the way up. Bengals way up. Chicago's in the middle.
Chicago's on the way down.
yeah,
Jay Cutler.
Lovey Smith.
Yeah,
Fire him. Oh wait, I'm
Dol-
sorry, it's not Lovey Smith. It's
Dolphins.
they brought in the guy from the CFL.
That is great. Cleveland, I think, is in the middle. They have talent. I think they just need a quarterback.
Cleveland's on the way down. They don't have a coach.
Yeah. Right. Oh, jeez. Raiders are. They're in the swim. They're swimming down by. They're in the Hudson.
Raiders are in hell already. What do you mean?
The Colts are on the rise.
Yes.
Same thing with the Chiefs. Jaguars keep. Maybe they need Tebow. Tampa.
Wait, you said Jaguars are
stinking.
Okay,
maybe with Tebow they can get a lift.
Hey, they could have gotten some good fan support.
Tampa's on the rise. Jets are swimming in the Hudson. The Vikings are.
No,
Dude,
they're not
even that's
swimming.
cold.
They're not swimming. They're
drowning.
sinking.
They're drowning.
There you
They're
go.
drowning in the Hudson. That's
I think Detroit. Lot
on the
of
way up.
way up. I think it was disappointment last year because there was
Yeah,
so
it
much
was.
hype.
But I mean, come on, they're playing against Drew Brees in the first round.
Yeah, I know. Seahawks on the way up. Carolina is on the way up.
I'm gonna say they're on the way down.
Cam Newton's great.
Ron Rivera's their head coach. What the hell is he gonna do?
The backbone is Cam Newton. You know.
That's not much of a backbone. He's the arm. That's not the backbone.
And you got Delangelo Williams, and you have Steve Smith. So, you know, maybe they can get up there.
Who's on their defense?
Yeah, right.
Oh,
wait,
there we go. That's
Leachy.
Huh?
Chris Leachy. He had he led the league. I think just close to led the league in tackles. I know he didn't start. I think he started, but he had 11 tackles, 12 tackles a game. It's good for fantasy because that's what kind of we do. We draft defense and safety, so we drafted him right away. Titans are in the middle.
Titans are in the middle, yeah.
Pittsburgh, I'm keeping them in the middle.
In the middle, yeah.
Green Bay is Green Bay. They're on the rise.
Green Bay's
49ers on the rise. I love Colin Kaepernick. Arizona they could stay in Arizona. The Rams are.
What the hell does that mean? Stay in
They
Arizona.
can stay in Arizona. The Rams, they'll have fans.
Now, one of the most insulting things I heard about Arizona, right? Now, they bring in Carson Palmer as a starting quarterback.
Yeah,
That is a great improvement.
Is that good for business?
It's good.
No, that is a
Carson
great
Palmer.
improvement from John Red Skelton. But
Where's John Kitna?
Who was my first draft pick?
John Kidna?
He was my second draft pick of last year. Oh man.
Who?
John
I
Kitna.
was gonna say. I was what the?
Quickly, because there's not many teams left. Giants, same thing, are on the rise. Cowboys, I'm putting in the middle.
No, they're on the way down.
Middle.
They're on the way
Philly
down.
is on the way.
As long as
Middle.
Jerry Jones is owning that team, they will never have the chance to win
You will
a
hear me
Super Bowl.
out when we talk about the games in a second. Redskins on the way up. Houston. Oh my!
Oh man.
Sega Saturn 3D controller.
Woo.
Just look it up, guys. That's all I have to say.
Chargers on the way down, and Baltimore's on the way down, and Denver's on the rise. So
Baltimore's in the middle.
yeah,
Yeah.
I say on the way down. That contract's gonna.
We're gonna go
haunt.
PTI in this segment in about 5 seconds. I'm gonna tell you right now.
That contract's gonna eat that team alive. So
I don't know about that.
MVP.
1, 2.
After that performance, it's Peyton Manning.
Peyton Manning right now.
Yeah, definitely.
But we have to see. We'll get through. That's just a guy. Either Tom Brady too is another one, or
I'm coming.
I'm
Coming to stop.
Rookie of the year.
Uh,
You said Monte Ball before. That wasn't a bad pick.
I didn't pick him as Rookie of the Year.
Rookie of the year.
Rookie of the Year, I think I said was
Geno Smith.
I say EJ Manuel. It's a good possibility. If everything plays his car, I say
EJ Manuel was a good pick. I think Tavon Austin's a good pick.
Yeah.
What's
too.
wrong with Geno Smith? Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah.
The uniform he's wearing.
Coach of the year.
It's Ken Wisenhunt. No, I'm
What
just
about
kidding.
the Saints? Sean Payton.
No.
Yes.
No.
He will. It's going to
They
be the
say
greatest
Pete-
comeback of
they
all
say
time.
Pete Carroll.
Pete Carroll's a good pick.
I can see that too. Yeah.
Pete Carroll's a good pick. It's Norv Turner. No,
Yeah, right. NFC East division winners. East.
Redskins.
Cowboys.
I would.
I'm
You know
gonna
what? I'll make this
say-
interesting. I was gonna go with the Redskins, but I'll go Giants.
Yes, you said the Giants.
I'll go
Yes.
Giants.
North.
I'll go with the
NFC
Steelers.
North?
Oh, you said NFC?
NFC.
NFC North. Pack.
Packers. Yeah.
Green
Not
Bay.
much of a
Pack. South.
NFC South.
Give me the Falcons.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Falcons will win it again.
again. Why can't Buffalo be in that division? And for the West. The West.
Weast. Now, I'm hearing a lot of people saying that Seattle may upset for that division.
I can see that happening. Russell Wilson was very
I'm
impressive
going.
last
I'm
year.
going with San Fran. I am not sold
No,
on
you're
Russell
right.
Wilson.
You're right.
I'm not sold on Russell
I
Wilson.
think San Fran is still just as
San
good, if not better
Francisco-
than last year.
San Francisco has kept most of their team from last season.
Yeah. So I would actually, I actually think they can make the Super Bowl again.
I kind of agree. I think my picks for the Super Bowl this year were Denver and San Fran.
Yeah.
What we got? Let's see. San Francisco, Seattle, Arizona. I say Frisco.
Mhm.
I
Now,
So we're
Going
good.
back to the NFC West, I kept hearing some BS that Arizona has the potential of winning 7 games.
Arizona has
Yeah,
the
right.
potential.
They're gonna finish
In
3
what
and 13. Shut up.
NFC wildcard game.
NFC wild.
Oh, wild cards.
Wild cards. I have the New York Giants and the New Orleans Saints.
I got the Giants in Seattle.
I got the Giants and.
No, wait. How
It's
could
a
you have the
tough
word?
No, the Redskins and who's the other team? You know what? I was liking the Saints too.
Yeah.
I was liking the Saints too.
AFC division winners for the AFC.
Patriots.
Patriots. Yeah.
Buffalo.
You and your fandom.
It's real. It is damn real.
If
I'm not saying-
Buffalo wins their division, you automatically don't have to buy the pizza.
All right, I like
No
that.
matter-
I like that deal.
No, I like.
Let me step up to the price.
Okay.
He doesn't have to buy the pizza. We have to get him 2. That's what we have
No,
to get him 2.
no.
No, wait a minute.
I am putting
No,
it down right
absolutely
there.
not.
I would just say if Buffalo wins that division, points are out the window. You just automatically don't have to buy.
I like that. North.
AFC North. Oh, Ravens.
But Steelers. And you had the Bengals.
Baltimore Ravens.
Baltimore's gonna be nowhere near that top.
You'll be surprised.
No shot. South.
Colts.
Yeah. Wait, who? Let's see. Colts.
Colts are used to.
Texans.
The
Tennessee.
Texans
the
lost a lot
were
of
the
steam last year.
sleeper.
Yeah, they lost a lot of steam last year at the end.
Sleeper. They might be a sleeper.
Who else is in that division again? Colts, Texans,
Jacksonville,
Jaguars.
Houston.
Colts, Texans, Jaguars, and who?
Houston.
Houston.
I said Texans.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yes, Titans.
Titans. Okay. Let's see. It really is a toss-up between the Colts and Texans. But I would have to go with. I don't know. Maybe Luck has a bit of a sophomore slump. I'll go with the Texans.
And the West.
And the West.
And the West.
Denver.
Denver.
Oakland.
What?
No.
No, if Oakland wins the division, I'll buy you 2 pizzas, okay? I'll buy you 2 pizzas if Oakland magically wins the division. But I think
it's Denver.
I think Kansas City might make a little run.
I think they'll make the wild card.
AFC wild card.
I think Kansas City and let me do the other pick. Kansas City and
Well, I'm
Baltimore.
assuming you would say really you got Baltimore over Indy as a wild card.
I just think I give Baltimore.
I think it's gonna be Houston and Pitt.
I got the Dolphins.
Oh wait, I'm sorry. I said
I got
Houston,
New England.
I said Houston, Pitt. I meant to say San Diego.
Okay.
New England and who else can I throw in there? Yeah, Pittsburgh's not a bad choice. Not a bad choice. And what's the Super Bowl matchup?
San
Denver
Francisco
and San Fran.
and Denver. Yeah. But even though I feel like it's too predictable, it's too easy to pick that, but I feel like these two teams are so solid that
I know.
they could actually pull it off.
They think so. Or
Nope.
But let's
I
do
say
picks
Seattle
again.
or Denver or Frisco and Denver.
Okay.
I can't see Seattle. I can't see it.
I know they haven't picked the Super Bowl champ, so somewhat this guy Gary he sees it. So
Gary.
You know what? You know who should be the best predictor as far as the Super Bowl is concerned? Let's bring in Paul the Octopus.
Oh,
okay.
Yes.
By the way, I was showing Ant-Man this, and I'm like, Ant, will it be like this? It's a snowy MetLife. Could it be this in February, Ant-Man?
Well, the problem with this picture is that in order for MetLife to look like that, you have to bring in the Brooklyn Bridge, the Empire State Building, the Freedom Tower, because that's what it's called, and the Statue of Liberty here in the middle of MetLife Stadium. That's the problem.
It is.
I don't understand. You know what? WrestleMania
It was in New Jersey.
was in New Jersey, not New York.
Not New York.
Go ahead and try to MapQuest or put in your GPS MetLife, New York.
Are you trying to insult
See what
them?
happens.
Are you trying to insult them by using MapQuest?
MapQuest. They might, because even MapQuest knows where MetLife is.
So
Google Maps.
MapQuest is the worst.
Even Apple Maps.
So
Apple Maps.
Apple Maps.
Why-
It was so bad that it got somebody fired.
and since this is we're not done yet, and we'll go take his piss break, and we'll come back.
No, I have to go. I have to start dinner.
Because we're doing our picks now. Then
Yes, we're doing our picks now.
are you sure?
Yes.
You still have to take a piss.
Yes, I have to do a lot of things. What are the games? Let's pick.
All right. As I still haven't gotten my friend Ken. He still hasn't sent his picks, but the big
He's automatically down 10 points.
it's 1 point
Yes,
a game. Okay.
He's already on the track to buying us pizza.
Jets and Bucks.
Bucks.
Now I'm starting to question our friendship.
You know, I mean,
I'm gonna take the Jets based on the sole fact that they're playing at MetLife.
oh, is that? Oh, I thought they were playing at Raymond James.
No.
And aside from that,
You can always change.
Josh Freeman to me is a very inconsistent quarterback. The guy can take a hit, but for some reason I see the Jets pulling this one out.
Okay.
Close game.
I definitely think it will be a close game.
So what's your final there?
No,
Ant-Man?
I'm gonna stick with the Bucks.
All right. I got the Jets.
Interesting.
You got the Jets. Cowboy. I'll save that game for last. Saints and Falcons. I got the Saints.
That's one of the tougher games of the start this year.
Gonna be a good offensive game.
Now, where is this game?
In New Orleans.
I'm gonna have to go with the Saints.
Now, some viewers might be thinking, "Who cares if we're playing in domes?"
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Who cares really where the hell they play? Well, let me tell you something. New Orleans is a pretty rocky place to play.
It is.
And considering the fact that Drew Brees is Drew Brees,
Yeah.
Drew Brees is back. He's
I'm
out
going
for
with the
vengeance.
Falcons.
Wow.
That's that game. Oh man, this is a tough one. You're putting me on the spot there.
Come on, you know you want to pick the Saints.
Oh
When the
man.
Saints go marching in. When the Saints go marching in.
I'm gonna go with.
Have the Miami Hurricanes ever played in New Orleans?
They probably didn't. Oh yeah, they probably have.
Good joke.
No, I'm just asking. I'm asking. That's all.
Yeah, they
good
probably
joke.
have. Yeah, they probably have.
Why
I'm
he's-
gonna go with.
5 seconds.
Tough to go against them. I'm gonna go with Atlanta.
All right, Ant-Man.
No, Saints.
Saints. Let's see what else we got.
Wait, who did you pick?
Saints. Packers and Niners. 4 o'clock game on Channel 5.
This is going to be a grudge
It's
match.
going to be a great game.
And let me tell you something. To all you San Francisco fans, you may have a great team, but your coach will be one of the scummiest that I will ever see.
He is this.
Go to hell, Jim Harbaugh.
But you hate him so much.
I absolutely hate the guy.
I know you loved when they beat the Lions and he lifted his shirt and proceeded to celebrate.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, sure. Let's give Jim Schwartz a hard handshake.
Yeah, right. I got the Niners.
Yeah, I think the Niners
Where
have too
is
many
this
things
game?
going for them.
Niners.
Game
Oh.
is in California.
Yeah, California.
Something tells me that Colin Kaepernick is going to have a slump.
Ooh.
I could see that happening. I just think that other people will be able to pick up the Niners.
Something tells me that we may see another record field goal by David Akers
Yeah.
hit off the iron.
Doink.
I'll never forget that.
I'm gonna go with the Pack in an upset.
Whatever.
Ant-Man.
I went with the Niners.
All right. And
I'm the only one with the balls to pick upsets.
Buffalo and
I
New
picked the
England.
Bucks.
That's not an upset.
Who's favored in that game? The Bucks or the Jets?
The Bucks.
Really?
Yeah.
That's pathetic. Oh my
Buffalo
goodness.
and New England.
New England. You can't even pick that upset.
Buffalo and an upset. They beat them last time at home. They will do it again.
The Buffalo Bills.
Where's this game again?
BB. Their fans are
In
bubbling
Buffalo.
bastards.
It's in Buffalo.
Hey, watch it. At least we're not no Jet fans who throw trash at other fans.
Hey, that's the right thing
Hey,
to
that's,
do.
that's what you get for coming into our
Oh
house.
yeah, at least Giant fans have respect, unlike Jet fans.
Well, we're angry. Giants fans can be happy.
Respect. Giant fans have respect. Wide right. Wide right. Okay, you remember that one?
It doesn't bother
Yes,
me.
it does.
Yes, it does.
bother
Yes,
me.
yes, it
You
does.
know
He's
it
crying
does.
on the inside. He doesn't admit it.
It's fuming.
New England in a blowout. I'm sorry. New England's gonna blow them away.
I won't
We'll
say
see.
blowout, but
And for the Sunday night game, Cowboys versus the G-Men.
Now, okay.
this is a Cowboys?
I don't want to
It
hear
is
that
at
there's
Jerry Jones's
I
hoopla.
Giants are 4-0 in the new
Yes,
stadium.
they are
by the way.
undefeated in the new stadium.
so the Cowboys
Now,
could
I
be
don't
due.
want to hear that there may be potential, like, what's it called? Black magic, due to the fact that Carrie Underwood is going to be singing the new Sunday Night
this
Football
again?
song.
Oh, she's singing it. She is.
She's the new Sunday Night Girl.
Where's Faith
Oh,
Hill?
nice.
I'm so upset.
I do like Carrie
Hey, it's-
Underwood.
I will not.
both of them are good.
Carrie
No,
Underwood is
but I'm
very
so
nice
used
to
to
look
Faith
at.
Hill, like
So
Faith
am
Hill.
I. Hey,
You know.
Pink was good when she did it too.
What about the guy who did the Monday Night Football game?
That guy who's
yeah,
not allowed to be
I like
said.
him.
Hank Williams. Oh, I
loved Hank
love
Williams.
His, oh man, that used to get me pumped up for football. They're ready for some football.
That was a great game.
It was. Now it's now they-
Then politics had to get in
yes.
the way. But
Thanks, Obama. Yeah, we're not gonna get into politics. Hey, Obama.
But yeah, this game, I swear, if the Cowboys win this game, I will refuse to watch any Sunday Night Football games for the rest of
I
the
got the
season.
Cowboys,
Well,
Ant-Man.
I'm picking the Giants.
Carlos,
I'm picking the Giants.
that is my upset of the
I'm
week.
picking the Giants.
Cowboys.
You know what? I feel like I have to pick an upset because I haven't picked any upsets.
I haven't either.
But we'll get to that.
No,
we'll,
you have.
we'll get to the fun part because this was just our main games, and we get to have a little bit of fun.
But
Yeah, let's just do the rest of week 1. I mean, that's
that's the main game. The main games for our points, you know.
Right,
But next, we'll go right down the list. Steelers and Titans.
Steelers.
Wow. Chiefs and Jaguars. Chiefs.
Blaine Gabbert's gonna throw for 10 yards in this game. No, I'm not giving him enough credit. He'll throw for 150, but the Chiefs will win.
The Bears and I just had a bagel today.
The Bears had a bagel today?
The Bengals.
Oh, the Bengals. Okay.
Let's see. Bears have Jeff Tressman coming out of the CFL.
It is a home game for Chicago, but I got Cincinnati.
Yeah, so do I.
Oh, now that you said that they have a home game, I'm gonna lean towards Chicago.
Okay.
It's not a bad pick. Browns and Dolphins.
Dolphins.
Browns. It's in Cleveland. It's in the
This
doghouse,
is one
baby.
of the toughest picks I'm gonna make.
It's in the doghouse. Ruff, ruff, ruff.
In the doghouse.
How
many
It's in the doghouse.
It's in the doghouse.
Now let's compare here. Brandon Whedon against Ryan Tannehill.
I don't know. I picked
I
the
hear
know.
Dolphins.
crickets chirping in the
Yeah,
background.
right.
I mean, it's like,
Sure.
Remember, they have dogs as fans, so Tannehill might get afraid of the dogs.
he went to Texas A&M for crying out loud. That's
Quickly.
Browns.
Not a bad pick. This is my upset of the week. Panthers and Seahawks. Cam Newton an upset, baby.
Ain't gonna happen.
Yeah, I gotta stick with
Ain't
Seahawks.
gonna happen. Seahawks are gonna take that one.
Lions and Vikings.
That may be your potential upset. I may
Lions,
I may
baby.
see the Vikings in that one.
I got the
But
Lions.
I'm not picking them. I'm picking the Lions.
What? No, I'm not. I'm just doing this for me.
Oh. Ant-Man?
Next.
Lions.
Oh, okay. Colts and Raiders.
Colts.
Ah, you're right. Yeah,
The Raiders.
Yeah, the Colts.
Colts.
Rams and Cardinals as the boring 4 o'clock game.
Oh,
that no one's gonna watch.
that is the game everyone's been waiting for. The Rams and the Cardinals.
You know,
I'll pick the Rams.
St. Louis.
I'm gonna love seeing Carson Palmer go up against Sam Bradford.
St. Louis.
St. Louis.
Mm-hmm.
And for our Monday night spectacular games of the Red Stinks and the Philadelphia Eagles,
Redskins.
I got the Red Stinks.
Why are they the Red Stinks? I
Thank
think
you.
they're going to do
I'm
a
happy to
run.
see
I've
Red
always
Stinks.
called them that because they've always stunk for a while, but now they're kind of looking good now. So I can't really say, but it's always like they've always stunk.
Buffalo's gonna need to pay the Bills with their performance.
Yeah, watch it. Yeah, upset baby. And the Texans and the San Diego Chargers to complete the football of
That
week
was
one.
the game. That was the game that determined my wild card. I like San Diego.
I like the Texans.
Texans.
And that will wrap up this show pretty much. Enjoy opening week of the can't say football.
The No Fun League.
The No Fun League.
As Tony Kornheiser calls
The
it.
No Fun
The
League.
No Fun League.
So enjoy the No Fun League and
Now, if there's one thing that I'm going to be definitely aware of is who's going to be announcing these Monday Night Football games.
yeah, right. I hope
Because-
they're decent. I have to deal with what's his name with the.
Now, I'll admit, if Chris Berman does the announcing for one of those games,
Back. Oh, he missed it.
I can't stand when somebody hits a home run and he's announcing.
I love it.
what's wrong with him?
He sounds like a chicken. Shut up! I'm trying to. That's why I watch the home run derby in mute.
Oh my God!
Oh man, thank you for ending the show on that, man.
It's the truth.
Enjoy. It's gonna be a fun season. If you're a Bills fan, hopefully.
Those of you college fans out there listening tonight, you're gonna see the Fighting Irish go into the doghouse. I mean the big house when they face off against Michigan.
Yay.
I hope that Brian Kelly and the Fighting Irish get their asses handed to them. I like go blue. That's
So, I guess that'll wrap for today.
Indeed.
So
that's gonna wrap
enjoy.
it up. Let's we're gonna monitor our picks. Let's see who's gonna be in the front running lead to buy the pizzas.
Me. I hope so. My upset of Buffalo.
That's
I
that's
said-
all you have to
I
watch.
said to buy, not to own. To buy.
You guys enjoy the No Fun League. It's gonna be hopefully it's no blowouts because I hate blowouts. So and that's gonna wrap for today. Carlos will be here when he can.
Yeah, we'll see you next week.
Hopefully Ken will join in for one of these, and it was fun.
It was.
It was fun. So take care, guys. Enjoy the No Fun League.